Have you ever thought of ending your own life? Well, I did the same thing. I know we have different personal reasons why we did it. But for me, it was my grandmother. When I was 4 years old, or maybe 5 or 6, my father was in jail. And my mother would lock us in a very tiny house just so that she could go to a party or a disco club. And that tiny house is very stinky and dirty. And it was really, really dark. It always traumatized me, and I kept dreaming about it. And she did it almost every night until she found another man and totally left us. Luckily, my grandmother was there. She would tell my older cousins to get us and bring us to her house so that we could eat a nice meal. She simply raised me and my sister when my father was still in jail. She treated us very well, and she never let us feel that the family we have is very complicated. When my father was out in jail, we lived a good and happy life together with my grandmother. However, way back in 2021, my grandmother was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She's gotten weak and lost a lot of weight in such a short amount of time. And sadly, she passed away in November 2021. That's when everything changes. The strong bond that my family had was gone. My grandfather was crying every night. My father was dealing with his bad temper once again. My sister was mentally unstable. And for me, I felt like nothing matters anymore. That's when I decided to take my own life. But as soon as I was planning to do it, this exact thought came to my mind. My problems won't go away once I'm gone. They only go to others. What would happen if I'm gone? Who would cheer for my grandfather when he's grieving? Who would make my sister laugh? And who would wait for my father once he got home after his very tiring work as a motorcycle driver? Those are the questions that made me rethink my decision. Until I realized it, I didn't really like ending my own life. There's so much more in life than just being sad or depressed. That's why I'm here right now, taking this opportunity to say that suicide is not the solution to our problems. According to the statistics, more than 700,000 people die due to suicide every year globally. It is now the fourth leading cause of death among people between 15 and 29 years old. Suicide is now a normal death cause for a lot of people, especially teenagers. We all know this is not normal. An individual killing his or her own life, there's nothing normal about it. That's why we should stop suicide. I know everyone who's listening right now is going through something that they've never talked before, even their own families. I understand you because sometimes people just don't understand or ignore you once you tell them. But ladies and gentlemen, how can we help if you don't talk? Even your families, friends, teachers, schoolmates, or anyone else, ask and check them out because you never know. Tell them that you're there for them because I would rather listen to your problem than hear that you committed suicide. So together, let's make a change. Let's make a change by helping and encouraging others to stop and prevent suicide. Let's make them realize that there's so much beautiful things in life. Let's help them, encourage them, listen to them, and give them sympathy, because suicide is not the solution.